the music industry, if black culture allows Atlanta to die, I think we are cooked. Atlanta is the only place where you have the freedom to believe you can be anything you want to be no matter where you are. Yep. For black folk, black music, black people in general. Don't get me wrong, you're gonna have a Memphis, but the niggas in Memphis, like look at Yo Gotti left Memphis. Yeah. Young Dolph couldn't even go back there.
Everybody leaves where they come from.
Chicago, Atlanta. The reason why Atlanta is so important is because it's the only city outside of New York and LA, and maybe Texas, Miami too, that if you make it out, they expect you to stay there.
Yeah.
Like, nobody thinks DJ Khaled should be living in Miami because he's the biggest DJ. Yeah. Living in LA. Khaled needs to be in Miami, where he's from.
I think it goes like this too when it comes to that. I noticed in those smaller markets and those pockets like that, a lot of times when you make it, it's no longer safe for you there either.
No, but see, that's the difference with Atlanta.
And Atlanta, you can be rich and nobody's gonna bother.
And here's why. Because Atlanta, we control everything.
And there you go, black people.
So if you might be the shit in Memphis, but can you get the mayor on the phone?
Yeah.
I got Andre's cell phone number.
1,000.
I got Andre's cell phone number. I got Kasim's cell phone number. I got the district attorney. Like, do you have that in New York? You don't have that. That's why Atlanta can do it, because we're the only place where the authority figures look like us.
Yep.
So they. By the way,
and they might have went to school with you, Dad, or they might have went to school with you. Just like Andre. Andre was the mayor.
How many people you see? How many mayors you see in the club drinking liquor with their people because they went to high school with them?
Real shit.
That's Atlanta. Yeah.
It's your man Delvin. Welcome to Delvin's Room. And bruh, how important is Atlanta to black entertainment culture? That's a very interesting one, right? Because we know, I don't know how you could not know, Atlanta is the black mecca. It is the place where black entertainment and black people in general thrive. You know what I'm saying? It's a city that's what it's built on, black prosperity. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta falling would hurt the black community tremendously. I do agree with them on that. I will say this wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Like, the fall of Atlanta would not be a good thing for black culture, but this is not unfamiliar waters. That's all I'm gonna say, right? Because of course everybody know about Black Wall Street. That was a place of what? Black prosperity. Black people from everywhere could come there, run up a bag. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to really create something. We seen they bombed U.S. citizens. Just keep it real. The U.S. bombed its own people. Some of the craziest shit ever. Like that's wild. The government still hasn't fixed that. They just need to fix that. That's wild as fuck. But you've had prosperous black communities, black neighborhoods around the United States, right? The Harlem Renaissance, Rosewood in Florida. You've had these certain instances of black success at prominent levels, right? But Atlanta has sustained its prosperity for probably the longest period of time, right? Because, people always say Atlanta's dominance, but its prominence started in like 92. Because even back then, people don't know, a lot of people was moving to Atlanta back then. Now, it wasn't as big as it is now, like probably like the late 2000s, early 2010s, it ain't as big as it was then. But in 92, you had Babyface moving out there. You had all the R&B acts moving out there. You had rappers moving out there. Remember, Tupac and Biggie wanted a crib in Atlanta before, before what happened to them. So Atlanta had always the building blocks of what it was, of what it became, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, as of recent, Atlanta's been going through a little bit of trouble, you feel me? Music-wise, let me say that, music-wise. I still feel like Atlanta, as far as being black Hollywood, that's not stopping. You got Tyler Perry there. But for music, in rap in particular. I can't even say R&B, because R&B, you have Mariah Scientist right now. In my opinion, Mariah Scientist is probably the hottest R&B girl right now. There's no doubt. Burning Blue is the shit. Burning Blue is the hottest song a female R&B singer of 2025. So I don't even think it's R&B. But hip hop, yeah, Atlanta's in trouble as far as hip hop goes. And Atlanta will have to blame his own rappers for that shit. You know, with Young Thug having the issues that he had, Gunna, you know, it's certain instances that, you know, the artists really hurt the city by doing certain actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain actions can hurt a city. You feel me? Because it loses the credibility. You know what I'm saying? So I think Atlanta is in a place where, for rappers, I'm just say for rappers, I think everybody else is good, but for rappers in particular, I think Atlanta rappers have hit a problem with credibility. I think it's gonna be hard for an Atlanta rapper to step outside of Atlanta and get respect. Now you can make a hit in Atlanta. Like, I feel like the perfect example of what I'm saying is the dude Belly Gang Kush. You know what I'm saying? Where it's obviously that he's popping in Atlanta, but the dots are not connected outside of Atlanta. And this is one of the first times this has ever happened, where and usually when Atlanta says, hey, this is our artist we running with, the rest of the world, the rest of the United States, you know, they take that and be like, okay, this is the guy. It happened with Ludacris, happened with T.I., happened with Jeezy, happened with Gucci Mane, happened with Future. It happened with every Atlanta rapper that, you know what I'm saying, that Atlanta chose. Lil Baby, it's happened. Young Thug, Gunna, it's happened. But this is the first time Atlanta says, this is our guy, and the rest of the world is like, I don't know. That says something. That says that Atlanta might not be in a power position that it once was, right? So it's a very interesting one. It's a very interesting one, man. I feel like Atlanta still has the talent there, but I think the credibility of Atlanta rappers has been shot, especially street rappers. You know what? I think Atlanta needs a fun rapper right now. Atlanta needs one of these new young kids to just make fun music right now. No street shit from Atlanta right now. I think I truly believe Atlanta street rappers shot themselves in the foot with the Young Thug and that whole situation. I really believe it hurt the streets of Atlanta. You feel me? Because it's like people not just gonna give you the credibility. When Atlanta said Jeezy was that nigga, everybody else, Florida, Texas, Bama, Carolinas, out to the West Coast, out to the East Coast, everybody said, yes, we rocking with this dude. Same thing with Lil Baby. But now, people are looking at it and they just like, y'all niggas, I don't know. You feel me? I think that's how the rest of the world looking at like hardcore Atlanta rap right now. So I think Atlanta rap might need to take a step back from the streets and just make some fun shit for a while. But him saying, you know, Ray Daniels, shout out to Ray Daniels, I fuck with Ray Daniels. Him saying that all of Atlanta is down, I don't believe that. Not by a long shot. I believe the acting, because Tyler Perry has all type of all his shows, if I'm not mistaken, are shot in Atlanta, right? So he can't be talking about Black Hollywood scene, because that scene is still thriving. He can't be talking about businesses, because businesses in Atlanta still doing good. Only thing that Atlanta's really fucking up on is the rap game. Yeah, rap, they down in rap. Right now, Atlanta has not produced a rapper in the 2020s. So yeah, if you want to talk about hip hop, Atlanta is down, and it might not be back for a while. I especially believe with the NBA YoungBoy wave that's going on, Rod wave going on. It's certain things that's already moving that I feel like Atlanta might not be a part of. As far as hip hop goes, Atlanta might have to come back in like 5 years, take a break and, you know, fix things. But as far as the rest of Atlanta, as far as R&B Atlanta, still on fire. Movie Atlanta, definitely on fire. So, you know, I think Atlanta be good, but I get what he's saying. It is a cause for concern. It's your nigga Delvin. Delvin's going to the next. Peace.